Hey guys, it's a great day. Fabio here. Today I have a time-sensitive video for you. Apologies if the video is trembling a little bit. I don't have my tripod with me. But again, it's this is kind of a time-sensitive video, so I wanna give it out as fast as I can. And the reason why that is because I have something for you that if you understand it, if you really understand it, and if you really take advantage of this, this can be a real blessing for you. But it's time sensitive, so it's one of those like first come, first served type of opportunities. And we learn in the studying success that one of the secret ingredients of success is taking massive and immediate action, right? So you need to have vision, you need to have depth of vision, but also you have to take massive and immediate action. Some people call it luck, and there is a component of that in your vibration and so forth. But the other component is that when you see it, and when you really see it and feel it, to act on it and don't wait, because most people, they have all this counter intention in their field and in their DNA, and then when something like this happens, they feel they have all this self-sabotage going on that stops them, right? So here is the thing. There is going to be in January 2026, I think it's 24th of January, but that week, in January 2026, there is going to be a great, incredible opportunity for you. So our club, the Global Information Network, is having a cruise, and I've been on these cruises before, and the last one it's been a while that we haven't had a cruise, and because our club went through ups and downs, and then now we're fully back 100%. Our leader had some issues with, he was fighting head on the government for promoting natural cures and exposing the big pharma and big food industries. And so the club went through a bit of a turmoil period for those reasons. And but it's all good, because the people that remained in the club are the people that basically became stronger, and the club today is better than ever. So we didn't have a cruise for like more than 10 years now. And since our leader Kevin Trudeau came back full force in the last couple of years, it took a while to organize an event like a cruise, because we're talking about thousands of people. We're talking about the whole ship only for gym members. So there's going to be an incredible vibration on the ship. And now the ship is almost sold out, and is like 70 or 80% sold out already. But for the last group that remains to fill up the ship, the club has opened up an opportunity for everybody that is not a member. So you don't even need to be a member, and you're going to get a free cruise. This free cruise is not just going to be a free cruise, a free 5 nights tropical cruise in the Caribbean, which is by itself amazing, all inclusive. So the moment you step on the ship, everything is paid off, unless you want to go into some special restaurants. There's going to be some extra restaurants. I remember the buffet was amazingly great. The buffet, which is included every day, 3 times a day, it was already great in the last cruise, and now the ship has been refurbished, by the way. It's the same Norwegian Pearl, but it's been fully refurbished and renovated, so it's going to be even better. It was already fantastic before. So everything is included, except there are also a bunch of specialty restaurants on the ship, and if you want to go on those ones, you might have to pay extra. And also if you want to get massages and other things that are extra, you have to pay. But you can literally walk on the ship, and for 5 days everything is included. It's free for you, and then you just walk out. But that's not even the most amazing thing. The most amazing thing is that what's gonna happen on the ship, because this is gonna be a great cruise overall by itself, but that's not really the most amazing part. The most amazing part is what you're gonna get, because you're gonna get a lot of training, and I'm talking world-class success training. And Kevin is releasing, on top of that, more than $50,000 of processes that are going to be free for you. Let me say that again, because that's the, I think many people don't connect here. They don't get it. So when Kevin has something called the money processes, the relationship processes, the dream processes, the leadership processes, the spiritual awakening processes, the health processes, and so forth. And all these processes are going to change your DNA and your vibration. I've personally been through already all the money processes and all the relationship processes, and also some of the dream and leadership and superpower processes that are not fully released. But for those that have been released, I've been through all of them already, and I'm blown away. They are amazing. And each one of these processes is $3,000. Each one. There are 33 processes, but Kevin is only releasing 30 for now, and the last 3 are too powerful, and they will be released later on for those that qualify. So anyway, if you do the math, and then if you buy all the processes, there is a discount. But still, if you buy all the money processes, for example, is 30 processes for 30,000 each. Excuse me, 30 processes for 3,000 each. You're not gonna pay $90,000, but you're gonna pay 45,000, which is half of that. But you have to buy all of them. So the more you buy, there is a discount. But if you buy one single process, that is like $3,000. Okay, so you're gonna get more than $50,000 of processes released live by Kevin, free for you on the ship. I know it's unbelievable, but it is believable, because I've seen one of the great things about our club is the fact that Kevin and we, in our training, we really learn about giving, and we really learn about exchanging in abundance. So if you want to survive in business, you have to give what you promise, right? If you want to fail in business, you give less than you promise. But if you, that's like even, that's almost like a criminal thing, because it's kind of scamming people. So that's the lowest level you can engage in an exchange, right? But if you want to survive, you have to give at least what you're promising to people, right? And that's like even. That's called an even exchange. But if you really want to prosper in business, you have to do something that's called exchange in abundance. Exchange in abundance means that you deliver more than you promise. And that's how you become super successful, because we have one of these nuggets of gold in the club, in our training, in our success training, that is the magic, or actually the secret of living is giving. The secret of living is giving. So if you want to go ahead in life, you give back. Okay, when you give back more than you promise, or even that you don't promise at all, you just give, like charity, for example, donations. You are basically planting seeds of prosperity in your life in doing that, because it's like you can only give what you already have, right? And when you are giving something to somebody else, you are basically vibrating abundance, and in doing that, you are gonna receive that multiplied by like hundreds or to 1,000 times back to you. And it's not only about money; it's also giving your time, or it's also giving your, for example, when people are talking to you, are you listening to them? Are you actively listening to them, or are you just nodding your head and thinking about something else? Or are you just nodding your head and thinking about what you're going to say next to them, instead of listening to what they're saying in that precise moment? Are you listening, or are you waiting for your time to talk? There is a big difference there, and many of you will be blown away when you hear this. Let me say that again. Are you listening, or are you waiting for your time to talk? And the first time I heard this in our training, I didn't even understand this. I needed time to process and to understand what that meant. And so, it's all in the details. And in our club, we have a lot of success training. And now we are at the point with our club where we are getting into real amazing momentum and real amazing prosperity. So we can give more so much more, which means that we are going to become even more successful because the club is giving, and in that giving is getting even more, if you see the whole process, right? So that's where we get, that's how we got here. And for you, you listen to this. You are not listening to this by accident, believe me, because in order to listen to this message, you have to be tuned in to a very high vibration. And the next thing that you have to do now, if this resonates with you, because at the end of the day is your choice, right? Because we believe in sovereignty and freedom. So you do you, okay? You listen to yourself. At the end of the day, nobody knows your situation better than you do. And at the end of the day, my life is not going to change whatever you do or not, because I'm already part of this prosperity vibration. I already am surrounded and blessed with incredible great friends. I already have financial prosperity. I already have great health, and I already have great relationships and great connection with the spiritual connection with the universe, and joy coming out of my heart. All these are results of our training, and he's working on me, and he's getting better every day. I am getting better every day in every way anyway. It doesn't matter what you do. But I'm doing this because I want to give back to you as well, because I learned that the secret of living is giving. So look at this, take action. There is a website, go to that website and listen to the stories of the people that were on the cruise before. And I'm one in those. I'm one of the guys that you will see in those testimonials as well. So listen to them, and understand that if you take massive and immediate action, this could be really life-changing for you. It could be a highway to heaven, basically, to prosperity, to great health, to fantastic relationships, to everything that you desire and dream in your life. Now, what you need to do now? If you want to engage in this, and again, it's a limited, time-sensitive opportunity. So this is going to be first come, first served. And when the ship is full, there is going to be a wait list. And then I've seen this so many times. I see this, like, we have 4 major events every year, and then at every event I see this, and the people are waiting, and then they come crying, oh, I wanted to join. Yeah, because they were procrastinating, right? The winners do not procrastinate. Winners take action now. Winners do it now, okay? So do it now. If you feel that this is for you, do it now. It's not gonna cost anything to you. So you just have to fill up a form that you will find the link in the detail in the description below. You fill up a form to contact me, and then I'll come back to you, and then I will jump on a call with you, or I will just get your details if we cannot organize a call quickly, because remember, this is filling up quickly. So all I need is to fill up a form on my side with all your details, okay? You also need, if you decide to participate in the cruise, you need to put down a deposit of $250. This is because many people sign up for free things and then they don't show up, okay, because that was free, and then they forget about it, or they do something else, they don't care anymore. And we don't want that. We don't want to have, we want to have the ship that is full of people that care and understand, and they know the definition of the word character, which in our training is defined as following through on a decision long after the excitement and the emotion of the moment has passed. Let me say that again slowly. Character is following through on a decision long after the emotion, the excitement and the emotion of the moment has passed. Long after the excitement and the emotion of the moment has passed. So we want people that when they say something, their word is their bond. Okay, they have character, they have integrity, they operate with ethics. So we don't want to fill up a ship with people that don't show up, and then we have like the ship that is 80% instead of 100%, because many people said yes and then they didn't show up. So in order to avoid that, you have to put some skin in the game, which means money, okay? So you have to put down $250 of deposit, which you will get back when you show up on the ship, okay? So if you follow up with your word, and if you operate with integrity, and if you promise something to yourself and to others, that you will come to the cruise and then you show up, then you will get your 250 back, okay? Otherwise, if you don't do that for any whatever reasons, then you lose the 250, which is totally acceptable because that's a mechanism to keep everybody operating in integrity and to have people on the ship that follow up on their commitment, right? So that's all you have to do. You have to pay 250 that will be given back to you, but act quickly, because again, this is gonna fill up fast, and this is gonna be one of the historical life-changing events, so powerful, because when we had cruises in the past in 2012, 2013, and so forth, the club was just starting. The club started in 2009, and we had so many, it's like a very small group of members was higher level, a higher vibration. But now, after more than 15 years that the club is operating, we now have a lot of members that are higher level member, like myself and many others. There are 12 levels in the club, and now the highest level that we have at today is level 8. And I am a level 8 member, and many others in the club are level 8 members, and the energy is off the charts. So if you want to be transformed, if you step on that ship and you just do nothing but be there, you just don't even attend any training, you are just in this energy bubble for five nights. When you step out of that ship, I can guarantee you that your vibration in your life is going to change forever in a positive way. If you then engage also into some of the training or into all of the training, if you're a real go-getter, and there's going to be time for leisure, and we're going to go on our own private island and chill there and be on the beach and all of that. So there's going to be time for everything. But you're also going to have a lot of opportunities for engaging into the best personal development training system on the planet. GIN is like the Global Information Network is really the best, most incredible personal development training system on the planet, and I've seen it on myself, and I've seen it on hundreds of my brothers and sisters in the club, hundreds of other fellow members. I've seen how our life has been transformed in a short period of time. So once again, click on the link below, reach out to me, then we're gonna get together either via a call, a personal call with me one-on-one, or like just with some other methods if we cannot get because of the time zones and so forth. I'm gonna get you fill up this form, and you're gonna get your place and your seat and your cabin on the ship. And then after we get out of the ship, you're gonna, believe me, you're gonna thank me, because this is gonna be great. And at the end of the day, again, that doesn't change anything for me. Okay, I'm gonna go to the top. I'm already getting there, either way. Okay, with or without you, and I want to go to the top with the winners, because our club is not for everyone. Our club is a club for the able to become more able. It's a club. It's not a hospital where people are destroyed and we want to get them to recover. No, this is a club for people that are already, to a certain extent, they already take some level of responsibility for their life, they can take action, and they can understand, they can sniff and feel when an opportunity is coming up like this one. So go ahead again, click on the link below, reach out to me, and then I can literally say that if you do this, I will see you on the beaches of the world. Have a fantastic day, and see you at the top. Bye-bye.